Hello and good day to everyone. Today we would like to present our sustainable development with the title of Solar Energy for Households. We from Group 1, Section 1 stroke. Our group consists of 5 members, including Muhammad Hakim, Melissa Shafiqah, me, May, Noazia, and Cik Izzati Ayu.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Cik Izzati Ayuni binti Cik Rahim and my metric number is B0819100021. So now I will start the presentation with the goals of sustainable development. First is no poverty, which is we will end the poverty in all its forms everywhere. Zero hunger, and hunger achieve food security and improve nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. Next is good health and well-being, which ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all age. Next is the quality education, ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. And the last one is clean water and sanitation. We will ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. Other than 5 points that have been stated before, we also have another 12 of the goals of sustainable development, which is gender equality, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequality, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice and strong institutions, and the last one is partnerships for the goals.
What is sustainable development? It is an organizing principle for meeting human development goals while also sustaining the ability of natural systems to provide natural resources and ecosystem services on which economic and society depend. There are 3 core elements of sustainable development. First, environmental sustainability. It prevents naturals from being used as an inexhaustible source of resources and ensures its protection and regional use. Second, social sustainability. It can boost gender equality, development of people, communities, and culture to help achieve a reasonable and fairly distributed quality of life, healthcare, and education across the globe. Lastly is economic sustainability. It's focused on equal economic growth that generates wealth of all without harming the environment, investment, and equal distribution. Next, what is solar energy? Solar energy is a renewable source of energy. It's a radial light and heat from the sun that is harnessed using a range of technologies. It's commonly used for solar water heater and house heating, cooking and providing a power source for electronic devices. Can also be achieved by using solar energy, so it is expected to become increasingly attractive as a renewable energy source because it as huntable, supply, and its non-polluting character. Before we proceed with that, I would like to give the example of application of solar energy. First, solar power coke stove, solar agriculture, solar lighting, transportation, and solar power plant.
And hello sir, my name is Nusha Shafika binti Mak Gani, and now I will continue with the comparison between the solar energy and the other energy. So the first one is solar energy versus the wind energy. So first, for the solar, it is the energy that collected from the sun rays, while the wind energy, it is collected from the air. Then solar is more expensive renewable energy than the wind energy. And solar panels are also used to convert solar energy into the electricity, while for the wind energy, it uses the wind turbines and to convert the wind energy into the electrical energy. And then solar energy does not make any noise, while the wind energy make more noise. And lastly, the solar system requires less maintenance, while the wind energy system requires more maintenance. Next, for the comparison between the solar and fossil fuel, and for the first one, in terms of availability, for the solar, the sunlight is readily available during the day, and a battery can be used to store power when it's dark outside. As for the fossil fuel, the mining and extracting fossil fuel is an expensive, time-consuming, and potentially a dangerous process. As for the long-term available, for the solar, it is the renewable resources that as long as the sun exists, so it can be worked. As for the fossil fuel, it is limited non-renewable resources, and that is quickly diminishing. As for the term in terms of emission, for the solar, it is completely clean and doesn't produce any carbon emission, while for the fossil fuel, it produces large amount of carbon dioxide, which is a gas that can affect the global climate. And lastly, in terms of cost, for the solar, once the solar panel are installed, producing power doesn't cost anything, so we can use it for free for years once we install it. And as for the fossil fuel, it is expensive to extract and are costly to buy, and the price also can fluctuate dramatically. Next, the comparison between the solar and the electric energies. For the solar, it is the formation of photovoltaic radiations, while for the electric energies, it is a formation of atoms. Next, for the solar, it uses the sun's radiation to form various other sources of electricity, while for the electric, it uses the flow of atoms with the help of voltage to produce a light source. And lastly, for the solar, it is a natural source formation that makes natural solar panels, natural coal and gas. While for the electrical energies, it is a man-made formation that use the flow of electron and neutron. Next, for the comparison between the solar and nuclear energy, for the solar, the light and the heat are coming from the natural sun, which is it helps to provide the energy required process. And as for the nuclear energy, it is an atom nucleus generates an enormous amount of nuclear energy. Then for the solar, it is cost-effective, reliable, renewable, pollution-free, adaptable, efficient, and economical. While for the nuclear energy, it is environmental impact, water intensive, risk of nuclear accidents, and radioactive waste. So how solar energy is developed? So for the first one, solar panel. The solar panel that is mounted on the home's roof here, and it uses the battery to store the solar energy. Solar panel, it is made of solar cell that composed of semiconductor material, and it also convert the solar energy into the DC electric. And as for the batteries, besides store the solar energy, it also deliver the power, the stored power into the corresponding load. And for the second one, for the charge controller, it is the heart of any solar power system, and it is used to maintain the proper charging voltage of the batteries. And it also regulate the voltage and the current from the solar panel and charge the battery. And it also prevent the battery from overcharging and undercharging condition. And lastly, an inverter. So inverter convert the available batteries DC voltage to the main AC voltage in order to operate the loads. Therefore, the inverter helps us to run home appliance, computer or other electronic devices. Inverter have the characteristic like high switching frequency, less harmonic content, high conversion efficiency, and so on.
Next, we go to solar energy used for household jobs. Solar panels for residential usage can be standalone or integrated into an existing electrical distribution system. In order to use solar energy in our home, we must first determine whether our home is a good choice for a solar electric system. So, the 4 factors listed below should be considered. First, the amount of solar energy that is available for our home, and then the size of our roof to determine whether we can install solar cells on it, the value of the economy, and lastly, local policies and regulation. Next, we go to the solar energy in sustainable development. Firstly, solar energy is a renewable and clean energy source that is plentiful and environmentally friendly. Solar energy also helps steady energy prices and give numerous social, environmental and economic benefits. It's also clean, friendly to the environment and also energy saving. And then this technology has no removable parts, low maintenance procedures and longevity. It is anticipated that the next decade we will see a continued booming of solar energy and all clean energy technology.
Okay, next we will continue with the advantages of solar energy for household. First is the electricity bill reduction. Since you will meet all your energy needs with electricity generated from solar energy, you will get relief from the huge cost of the electricity bill. How much you can save on your bill depends on your needs. Next is eco-friendly. Solar electric power plants and solar panels for home use don't produce any emissions or have any other adverse effects on the environment. The next one is sustainable and renewable. Other sources of fuel that require exploration must be extracted from the earth and can be depleted. Sunshine is renewable, so it will save our budget. And the last one is low maintenance. Solar panels for your home don't require much upkeep. Once you have had them installed, you'll just need to make sure that they are free of dirt and debris so that sunshine can reach every part of the panel. Okay, for the application of solar energy in household, first we have the solar water heater, which is heating water is one of the best uses of solar energy since we use hot water almost every day. Solar water heaters can be a reasonable alternative to conventional gas or electric powered models. Solar panels heat water, which is then delivered to a storage tank. Homeowners can also take advantage of a specific federal tax credit available for solar water heaters. The next one is solar door light. Outdoor energy saving lights such as solar security lights or solar floodlights use solar cells to convert sunlight into electricity. Outdoor solar lights store this electricity in special batteries. At night, these batteries power the lights. We also have the solar cooker, solar oven, and solar fan. For the solar oven, Whether you make your own or purchase a pre-assembled unit, solar ovens are increasingly popular home appliance. Like an electric power crock pot, a solar oven is essentially a slow cooker using angled reflectors that direct solar energy into a special chamber. A solar oven heats food to relatively low temperatures over the course of many hours. Around 8 to 10 hours depending on the recipe of our cooks. Again, the fuel source is freely available in the form of sunshine.
Assalamualaikum and hi sir, my name is Nur Azza binti Ahmad and my matric number is B0819100048. I will explain about the future expectation of solar energy from the view of sustainable development. There are 3 points that have been listed in this slide, which is the first point is the solar energy is accessible and affordable for everyone. The rise of solar energy offers numerous community economics and resilience benefits, but these advantages are unlikely to be distributed fairly if communities and individuals do not consider how and why they choose to use solar energy. Inequalities in solar access from the past must be eliminated for the sake of community opportunity, climate change mitigation, and local air quality. The next point is the building's untapped solar potential. In order to supplement solar power, solar system will be installed on building where people live, work and play. This building will also be able to change how they consume and store energy to do so. Both strategies represent significant, largely unexplored opportunities for assisting decarbonization across the electricity grid. The last point is the solar vehicle synergy. Another significant factor in the future of solar energy is electrical vehicles. According to the Solar Future Study, 40% of transportation-related end use might be powered by solar energy by the year of 2050. Electric vehicle, charging and solar PV work well together because they both use direct current electricity, which prevents efficiency loss that can often amount to 26% during conversion to alternating current electricity. Another vehicle solar synergies include coordinating vehicle charging with solar availability, installing solar at parking canopies and structures, employing EV batteries for later life storage use, and even outfitting vehicles with solar PV panels. Next, conclusion. According to NASA, the Sun still has 6.5 billion years left in it. Therefore, solar energy will never run out of shine. In fact, some nations' solar technology has advanced in a relatively short period of time to compete with traditional forms of electricity production. It will play a significant role in a global sustainable energy system in only a few decades. As a renewable energy source, solar energy plays a significant part in lowering greenhouse gas emissions and combating climate change, which is essential for safeguarding people, animals, and ecosystem. Additionally, the uses of solar energy can minimize water consumption and enhance air quality from energy production.